Well, the Eubank Jr. Conor Benn 2 kickoff press conference did not disappoint, and forget Conor, it is all about Chris Jr. and Eddie Hearn. The back and forth they had was hilarious. It's amazing what happens when Eddie's actually allowed to speak, and I thought he handled Chris really well. It was a shame Chris didn't allow Eddie to speak about Ricky Hatton. I thought that was piss poor, but lovely touch from Conor wearing a Man City top. He was very quiet, Conor. He didn't say a lot. Unfortunately for him, Nigel revealed that him and Conor have been showering together.
We got in the shower, I've got to tell you this joke. We got in the shower and I left the door open. And he started
sauna, Dad.
The sauna. He said...
Sauna my arse, they were definitely showering together. But you know what? The characters involved in this rivalry are just next level. I mean, even Ben Shalom, I thought was brilliant when Conor was trying to have a go at him, saying, "What are you doing here?" Ben Shalom was saying, "What are you famous for?" I think we all know what Benny Boy's alluding to there, but yeah, just brilliant from start to finish. It's fair to say that Chris and Eddie did steal the show for me. I thought Junior let himself down a few times during the press conference. I mean, calling Eddie a desk jockey and then talking about how he lost a toenail. Come on, Chris, learn from David here for Christ's sake.
I broke my toe about 3 weeks ago.
And the whole thing with the weight just cracks me up because Chris Eubank Jr. has been a middleweight for the majority of his career, and I know the rehydration clause is a bit of a liberty, but Junior has agreed to that 2 times. So surely if it was that bad, you wouldn't take the rematch. So I think Junior is clearly tight at 160, but he made the rehydration weight the next day, not a problem. So there's no reason why he can't make 160 again fine, like he has done for the majority of his career. He missed it by the same weight of a packet of Watsits the last time. And I know he's trying to blame Eddie and Conor, and it was all one big conspiracy against him, why he missed the weight, there was dodgy scales or whatever. But at the end of the day, he got to the weigh-in an hour late, and he was pissing around on his phone. He should have made that weight comfortably, and he messed that up. And then we had the wild accusation from Junior that Eddie Hearn in Matchroom blocked him from going to the hospital for 20 minutes while he was stuck in an ambulance, which is just insane. For the life of me, I can't imagine any boxing promoter doing that. Apart from Don King and Bob Arum, sue me if you want, boys. But there's absolutely no chance that Eddie would do that. And that is just such a ridiculous thing to come out with. And I guarantee you, Chris Eubank Jr. will be forced to apologise for that because otherwise he's going to get sued. There's no evidence to support that. But at the same time, it is just hilarious. I mean, I think Junior is brilliant. I love him. I think he's so entertaining. And when he's gone, he will be massively missed because nobody sells a fight like him. And also, calling Robert Smith a scumbag was just hilarious as well. So that's another fine. It's like he loves being fined. And again, he played the victim very well in the build-up to the first fight, constantly being fined, but he doesn't help himself. But I do really like that Junior's linked back up with Bomac. For me, that was Chris Eubank Jr.'s best ever performance when he had Bomac in his corner for the Liam Smith rematch. And then Bomac went all gangster after and ended up in strange ways. So hopefully there's just Mars bars in his bag this time and no guns. I'm sure he's learned his lesson. He is a quality trainer. The job he's done with Terence Crawford speaks for itself. 5-weight world champion. I mean, to be fair, Ben Shalom could guide Terence Crawford to being a 5-weight world champion. He's that good, Terence. But nonetheless, I do think that Bomac and Eubank Jr. are good together. And I think that shows that Junior is going for the knockout this time, which I think he has to. I don't think he's got another 12 rounds in him like he did before against Ben. And if he is more aggressive early, I think he can get Ben out of there. But I also think Ben's going to be more dangerous this time because he did tire down the stretch. So I do think that this rematch ends in a stoppage. I think you've got to favour Eubank, but he is 36 today. Conor's just getting into his prime. He's 29 at the end of the month. So we just don't know how much that first fight took out of Junior. I think it's a fascinating fight again. I think it's a total 50-50. And it's going to be an unbelievable build-up. We've got another 2 months till the fight. So roll on November the 15th. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. Enjoy the build-up to this epic rematch. The parliamentary will be procedure.
The parliamentary will be the procedure.
Oh.